Oh hey, we're back. Off to the tail cave. Tail cave, level 1. See, that's another thing which... Can't remember if this was the last time they did it, but probably was the last time that they actually just straight up said level 1. Whoops. Yep, it's not Breath of the Wild. Yeah, in the original game, they were called level 1 and all that. You didn't know that until you got in there. Kind of like this situation. They're here. Whoa. Guy in there. Damage taken by half. So yeah, with the skeletons, you kind of just have to keep slashing at them until you hit them, really. Like, they seem tricky until you kind of learn that, like, you just need to hit them. Oh, and I got a map. Let's have a look at the map. Looks like a dungeon to me. Go through here. Whoa. So here, if you just swing every now and then, you're not going to get them. Well, you might. But you're trying to, you know, the first time they're always going to jump up, and then you want to be able to get them on the when they're on the way down again. So if you just keep slashing, you'll get them eventually, especially if you corner them. These guys, a bit tricky. These are just like bad energy balls, I guess. Just gotta stay out of the way of them, really. And there should be another one over. Whoops! I was too busy looking at the enemy. Bye. Oh. See, okay. Having just played this recently, I kind of remember how... Joy! I kind of remember the pacing from how the original game was, and this is much faster. I think it's because there's almost no load screen. You basically just... everything happens, it's just that bit faster. I think that just links back to the other bit. Alright. There's little... swing things, you just gotta like bait them to come out and then you're good. So let's go through this door. Alright. So you notice the energy balls kind of just follow along the path that they're sort of connected to. And these guys don't do any damage. Oh, piece of power. So I believe... Alright, so that's going to be a little harder to explain. That's kind of just like an old trope of Zelda games that you almost just have to know. I reckon they explain that in the original manual, that you have to like try pushing blocks. In the original Zelda game, there were so many dungeons and so many doors that would only appear if you got out and like pushed a block. Like that. And I guess they kind of just kept the thing. It's not a great mechanic because you can easily end up in a situation where you're like, why can't I progress? How do I deal with these guys again? Oh, that's right. Gotta use the shield. Gotta use the shield. There we go. There we go. Again, how did I know that? I kind of just remembered. So again, some of this stuff is like explained in the original manual. You know, if you read the script, the little book that comes with the game. Oops. I'm gonna use up all my magic thinking it's the attack button because it's playing Breath of the Wild. But yeah, you kind of... The game, you know, extended things out by being vague. Oh, can't get that flying thing. Somewhat of a indication that you're going to get a thing that allows you to get to jump. Yeah, it's a bit weird to have it that you bind the ability to jump. Whoops. Well, we did that one. You know what? I'm going to... Yeah. Then if I accidentally try to attack, I'll jump instead. Ooh. See, now that I have that jump, I can just go over this hole. Real easy. Go over that thing. Go over this thing. Ooh. Let's go up here. We haven't been up here. Let's check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna need a key. Alright. Let's go back around. Where haven't I been? Oh yeah. It's this way over here. You gotta deal with these bats again. Oh no. I felt like in the original one, every time you would have to defeat all the bats. I haven't been this way. Again, how do you know that you have to defeat all the enemies to get a thing? You just have to try stuff, pretty much. Oh. Oh, got a compass. And the nightmare are hidden. There's a new feature. The tone will tell you if a key is nearby. That whole new feature was only really new if you've recently been playing the other old Zelda games where there was a compass and a dungeon map. But see, now it's like, hey, there's a thing. It's probably because I haven't defeated that person. No. Oh, that's a button. In hindsight, that's pretty obviously a button. Come here. Another key. Alright. Keys abound. Now we can just go through here. Oop. Keep slashing. I can see this game being pretty tricky in hard mode where whoa, alright. Man. What was the deal with these people again? I think you just had to get them all to be the same. Oops. Close. Nets. Game over. I just realized, does this game have automatic saving? Yes, it does have automatic saving. Again, the original game did not have saving, which means that which means if you let yourself die and you hadn't saved, kind of out of luck. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, well, that was silly of me. Aha! That is a very arbitrary and seemingly out of place thing to have in this world, right? You found a stone beak. Now, to find an essential to fit it into. No, don't have to do it. Just check. Turn aside the spined ones with the shield. See, I guess the game kind of doles out information if you have to go looking for that information, though. Whoa, jumped into that. Alright. Hey, Bloodman. Let's go jump over and... Oops. I feel like I'm not quite used to how everything moves. Yes, the concept of mini bosses was big in these games. Mini bosses also usually a good way to denote, like, you're halfway through the dungeon. Wow, turned into a fairy. Thanks. Okay. So denote the halfway point to a dungeon, which would then unlock a handy shortcut back to the start. Yeah, whoa. Alright, so another thing these old games all have in common is it's locked. You need nightmare keys. So then you need not only do you need have small keys, but now you need a special key. I remember what this is for. This is to do with the boss. Alright, so we don't want to be here. We need to get the nightmare key. Oh, really? I feel like you used to be able to get over things. Yeah, like this is clearly like a bit of a reimagining, because some of the physics and movement is a bit different from the original game. Come back. Alright, so we've got a key, which means we can open this. Hey, it's a nightmare key! Alright. Cool. So we've already been just about everywhere. We haven't been in there. Should we go find out what this is? Let's go find out what that is. Because everything's not that far away. So yes, the big features of these old games. You get an item in that. The dungeons are pretty much all split into. First you've got to get into the dungeon. In this case, that got us this key. Then once you're in there, you can only access certain parts of the dungeon until you get the item. Generally, the item in the dungeon allows you to then progress through to the other half of the dungeon. You'll need to get a key to access the boss, and along the way, you'll need to get other keys just to access random other parts. How do I get through here? You gotta come back when you got bombs or something. Oh, then, never mind. They give you a bit of a reason to try to come back again later once you've unlocked more things. Alright. Alrighty. Let's do it. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we did it. Let's see how well I do against the biz outside of blobby thing. Mold wrong. Okay. See, gotta wait till it looks all glowy. Because glowy means it's vulnerable. And until then, you just gotta stay away. Oh no. And if you fall off the edge, you end up down where the stairs. Hey, okay, that's lucky. They like their very dramatic exploding bosses. Yeah, I'll get a heart piece. I mean, heart container. Heart container. Alright. Now we get an instrument. Full moon cello. Neat. And it plays the same tune that the lady, is it Marin, was singing. Wow. And everything went white. swamp. The path opens in the blooms. Alright. Okay. And that's your hint of where to go next. Go find the swamp. Oh, well, also we get a cutscene. Hey bird. It's an instrument of the sirens. I have to admit, did not believe you were real. You didn't believe I was real. You're a talking animal. Okay. You gotta get all the instruments, then you can wake up the windfish. North, in the swamp. Alright, second thing, like, hey, go to the swamp. Alright, so we've got a windfish who is napping, who needs to be woken up by magical instruments, but is also always watching. Alright, cool. Everything makes total sense so far, I guess. Slightly sarcastically. That is now red again. Oh, these kids are freaking out. Hey, buddy, it's serious. Oh, it's so serious. Oh, the Moblins came. Oh, gang of Moblins. Then it's real. Wait. Are they having a conversation with each other? It's something in Bow Wow's house. It's real bad. With the Moblins. So I mean, okay. Thanks for your help, kids. This lady looks distressed. Whoa, whoa. Bow Wow's dog napped. Not my fault, Bow Wow. Bow Wows also basically just look like chain chomp enemies from Mario. What's in here? There's a different Bow Wow. Chow chow. Makeup, jewels, dresses, I want it all. Some new accessories would be nice. Yeah, apparently they're sentient and capable of talking, these dogs. It's a bit weird, but alright. Why not? Let's go check out the crane game. Let's see what that looks like in 3D. Yeah, okay. Crane game looks a little different. Things just go back and forth. I feel like that makes getting the Yoshi very easy.
Yeah.
Yo, trendy game, one play, 10 rupees. Buttons move the crane, the rest is just timing. Go over the buttons, good luck. Alright. Move forward, move right. Okay. Alright, yes, you can only... Let's see if that's close enough. You can only push it once. Nah. That's what makes it tricky. I'm like, they're not even moving. Yeah. Challenge again. Yeah. Alright, so yes. Now I see why. It's just timing. X to move forward. Ah, dang it. Well. It's just like a real crane game. It's rigged. It's not really rigged. Oh wow. Interesting. There's still some amount of physics. Yoshi is very slowly moving. Yeah, alright. I want that hot piece. Okay, that's a good spot. Ah, come on. Perfect. You see Yoshi slowly inching towards me as well. That was real. Yeah, got a thing. Challenge again? No. Just give me a holla. Yeah, well, I want my thing. Hey, what a rare find. If I wait here long enough, will Yoshi just come to me? Come on, Yoshi. Well, I'm not gonna just wait forever. The rest is just timing. You know what I'm gonna get? I wanna get purple rupee. I don't know if I already screwed myself. Oh, I got it. There we go. Get some of that money back as it falls out. And it didn't fall out. Now Yoshi is stopping moving. Aww. Ah, okay. Should be 50. There we go. Basically got all the money back. Alright, yep. Dramatic music. Okay, well. Where did we go again? I guess they went north, right? Back into the mysterious forest. Now I can get to more places because I can jump. Yeah, not so scary, right? There you go, have your shield up. Easy peas. There's a fairy over here. Oh, there is. A fairy. You've still got plenty of pep. Come see me when you feel like you can't go on. I do have pep. So much pep. Oops. Gotta be quick on that, No, sorry. You gotta be quick with the shield. Oh, I get that root. Alright. Another heart piece. Got 3 now. Just need 1 more. Well, we can go this way. It's the sign set. Telltale Heights. Alright. Oh, this looks moblin-y. Moblin's head. Yeah? And? Who's this suspicious looking runt? Let's get rid of him. Again, apparently they all speak. Which is a bit weird. But see, now we know how to get rid of this guy. Just hold up your shield. Just gotta hold up your shield. Easy peas. Oh, now I've got a piece of power. Now I'm even stronger. Whoa. I have to remember this guy. Assassin. There, just gotta let him run in. Whoa. Okay, just gotta get him up here. And run into the wall. And he hurts himself. There, he runs in the wall. And just gotta let him. Oop, he's there. Good. Yeah. Run into the wall. There we go. There we go. Chain chomp. Check. Check. Ah, there we go. What a fearsome beast. I mean, and now it's just attached to you. It's pretty wild how this is. I mean, it makes sense, but it is a straight up recreation of the Game Boy game. And here now, there we go. Fearsome looking animal you got there. Do not forget the next entrance is in the swamp. Jeez, I've been here all of like half an hour and you're like, don't forget what to do next. Gotta keep doing things. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is a fearsome creature. Look at that, 1 hit. Just need to... Just gotta bring one of these around. It's a bit ridiculous. Alright, well. Apparently it doesn't fall down any holes, so that's good. Stay healed. There you go. Whoops. Woof. Dig, rough rough. Oh, thank you. Well, I don't have a shovel, but there is a mechanic where you can dig. Whoops. You change on. There we go. Yeah, there's a mechanic where you can dig the ground to find the things. Alright. The music is already happy again. I guess we go in here. Hey. Oh, thank you. Brought your baby back. Take him for a walk. Alright. Apparently I'm taking them for a walk. Still got the chain jump. The bow wow. Alright, that's probably a good spot to call an episode. We got a chain jump. Yeah, save. Let's not rely on the autosave. Cool. Alright. See you in the next one, Mum.